हेलो चिल्ड्रन, हाउ आर यू? आई होप यू ऑल आर डूइंग वेल. सो बच्चों, जैसे मैंने आपसे कहा कि वी हैव ऑलरेडी लर्नड वेरियस ग्रामर कॉन्सेप्ट्स इन आवर प्रीवियस क्लासेस एंड नाउ ऑल्सो यू मस्ट बी थिंकिंग कि ये क्या है. वी आर अगेन एंड अगेन रिपीटिंग द सेम थिंग. बट चिल्ड्रन, एज यू गो टू अ हायर क्लास, the knowledge about these concepts is more detailed. Okay, उसमें additional points होते हैं जो हम as we go to the higher classes we learn them. So now we are going to look at the concept of adjectives, okay, in this chapter, which we've already learned in our previous class, but now we are going to learn in more detail. Alright, so let's begin the chapter adjectives. Hello kids, the word used with a noun or pronoun to add something to its meaning is called the adjectives. Adjectives का दूसरा नाम क्या है? They are also called descriptive words. Okay, they describing words. All right. So adjectives are describing words. They describe the quality, shape, size, number, color, or quantity of a person, place, animal, or thing. Okay. So now let's read the following sentences. Shivaji was a very courageous king. So, king of what kind? What kind of king was he? He was a courageous king. So, that means courageous is an adjective. Alright? So, I don't like this pen. So, which pen? This. So, this is an adjective. Okay? She gave me 5 mangoes. So, how many? 5. There is little tea in the cup. How much tea? Little. Okay? So in sentence 1, courageous describes the king. Sentence 2, this points out the pen. Sentence 3, 5 shows the number of mangoes. Sentence 4, okay, little shows the amount of tea. And thus the words courageous, this, 5, little, they are all called adjectives. They are describing the nouns. Clear? The nouns क्या है इसमें? Nouns like king, pen, mangoes, tea, these are all nouns. Alright? So now let's look at the different kinds of adjectives. There are 9 kinds of adjectives. Okay, let us learn about them. First one, adjectives of quality. Okay, they tell us about the quality of nouns. Okay, जैसे Gopi is an honest farmer. So, honesty is his quality. Okay, Deepa is a gentle girl. Alright, so these are quality. Next is quantity. Quantity matlab how much. Okay, they tell us about the quantity of something. For example, Jyoti ate the whole cake. Pura cake खा लिया. So the quantity is the entire quantity of cake which was there, वो उसने खा लिया. Is there some milk in the bottle? Clear? Chalo. Next is adjectives of number. Okay. Now they tell us about the number of people or things. Adjectives of number are of 2 kinds. A. Definite numeral adjectives denote an exact number. Okay, जो definite numeral होते हैं exact number बताते हैं हमें. जैसे cardinals में होगा 1, 2, 3 and onwards. Okay, and ordinals में होगा first, second, third, fourth onwards. Right? Okay, so remember that. Okay, these are all definite numeral adjectives. Second is indefinite numeral adjectives. अब indefinite मतलब they do not show the exact number. Okay, it can be all, it can be no, okay, none, many, few, some, any, certain, several, etc. Clear? So fourth one is the demonstrative adjective. Now they point at a particular person or thing. This boy is taller than that boy. These mangoes are as sweet as honey. Clear? ये हमने pronouns में भी किया था. Okay, now they talk about pronouns and this is adjectives. So mix up mat karna, read the concepts, they are totally different. Okay, so here they are pointing at a particular person or thing which is this boy. These mangoes. Clear? Next is distributive adjectives. they refer to each of a number. Okay, जैसे every student must be punctual. Neither of the boys succeeded. Clear? चलो, अब आपको हमेशा याद रखना है that there are 4 distributive adjectives. Each, every, either and neither. Clear? चलो, अब देखते हैं emphasizing adjectives क्या होते हैं. Emphasize मतलब they are used to give an emphasis on something. Okay, for example, this is the very book I needed. So you're emphasizing this is the very book. मतलब ये particular book जो है वो मुझे चाहिए थी. Clear? She was lost in her own thoughts. Okay, मतलब वो खुद की ही दुनिया में थी. Okay, she was just thinking and wandering in her own thoughts. Okay. Possessive adjectives. Now, what are possessive adjectives? Adjectives that show possession or ownership. This is my computer. Okay. That is her mobile phone. Clear? Now, adjectives are always followed by a noun. Okay. Pronouns stand alone. For example, this is my book. This book is mine. याद है ना प्रोनाउंस का कॉन्सेप्ट जो हमने किया था. ओके, सो दिस इज माई बुक, दिस इज एन एडजेक्टिव. ओके, क्योंकि इट इज फॉलोड बाय अ नाउन. एंड जब आप प्रोनाउन देखोगे तो बुक बन जाएगा सब्जेक्ट और माइन बिकम्स द प्रोनाउन. राइट? ओके, नाउ लेट्स लुक एट द टेबल ऑफ दिस टू अंडरस्टैंड इट बेटर. द सब्जेक्ट. ओके, सब्जेक्ट प्रोनाउंस आई. अगर आई है तो possessive adjective बनेगा my and possessive pronouns बनेगा mine. If it is we, adjective is our and pronouns is ours. Okay, you, your, yours. He, his, his. She, her, hers. It, its, its. They, their, theirs. Okay, clear? So ये टेबल जो है हमेशा याद रखना because it's going to help you when you're trying to do your exercises to find out the possessive pronouns, okay, or the difference between an adjective and a pronoun. Clear? Now let's look at the interrogative adjectives. Interrogative मतलब सवाल. Okay, so they are used to ask questions. For example, which song do you like? Whose umbrella is this? Okay, बच्चों नोटिस करो हर वर्ड के बाद नाउन आ रहा है. सॉन्ग, अम्ब्रेला. ऑलराइट, सो ऑलवेज रिमेंबर दिस एंड कीप इट इन योर माइंड. ऑलराइट, नाउ लेट्स लुक एट प्रॉपर एडजेक्टिव्स. दे मॉडिफाई नाउन्स एंड प्रोनाउंस एंड आर फॉर्म्ड फ्रॉम प्रॉपर नाउन्स. ओके, प्रॉपर एडजेक्टिव्स आर ऑलवेज कैपिटलाइज्ड. ओके, आई लाइक चाइनीज फूड. दिस इज अ जर्मन कार. तो देखा आपने ये जो है इट्स अ प्रॉपर नाउन. ओके, चाइना से आ गया चाइनीज, जर्मनी से आ गया जर्मन. क्लियर? नाउ दे आर मॉडिफाइंग द नाउन्स एंड प्रोनाउंस. ऑलराइट, सो नाउ लेट्स लुक एट द exercises and get smarter. Okay, so fill in the blanks with suitable adjectives. Dash color do you like the best? Which color do you like the best? So you're asking a question here. Okay, dash people attended the yoga camp. Many people attended the yoga camp. Alright, dash flowers have a dash smell. Okay, some flowers have a sweet smell. Clear? Or you can say all flowers have a sweet smell. Clear? Chalo. Up next exercise. It says fill in the blanks with possessive form of the pronouns given in the brackets. Chalo. Possessive. Leela likes dash painting. She. Matlab Leela likes her paintings. Okay. I have a dog. Dash name is Simba. Its name is Simba. Okay. The children have been playing outside. Okay. Dash mother is not at home. Their mother is not at home. Clear? चलो अब देखते हैं how to do the comparison of adjectives. Okay, the forms of adjectives used for comparisons are known as degrees of adjectives. Okay, these are also called degrees of comparison. Okay, these are positive, comparative and superlative degrees. जैसे पॉजिटिव डिग्री क्या होता है, दे आर लाइक योर सिंपल स्टेटमेंट्स. ओके, दे आर जस्ट स्टेटमेंट्स. जो स्टेटमेंट्स होते हैं वही होते हैं पॉजिटिव वंस. ओके, व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट द एग्जिस्टेंस ऑफ सम क्वालिटी इन अ पर्सन और अ थिंग, वी यूज द पॉजिटिव डिग्री. ओके, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, Kavya is an honest girl. Surbhi is an intelligent girl. So these are talking about the quality of a person or a thing. Okay, so and it's like a statement. So it's a positive degree. Now comparative में आएगा when you are comparing two people or thing. दो लोगों के बीच में या दो चीज़ों के बीच में कंपैरिजन करते हैं तो बन जाता है comparative ones. Okay, so we use the comparative degree for that. Alright, so Varun is taller than Arun. Jaya is more intelligent than Surbhi. देखा, दो जन के बीच में comparison हो रहा है. Okay, now third is the superlative degree. When we compare three or more people or things, we use the superlative degree. चलो अब देखते हैं examples of superlative degree. Tarun is the tallest boy in the class. मतलब पूरे क्लास में Tarun is the tallest. Priya is the most intelligent girl in the class. Okay. Now let's study the table to understand how to form comparative and superlative degrees. ये हमने हमारे previous classes में भी किए थे. Okay. Now there are certain rules to form them, right? So let's look at the first rule. It says most adjectives form the comparative by adding er and superlative by adding est. Okay, so now if the positive degree is bold, comparative becomes bolder and superlative boldest. Clever, cleverer, cleverest. Kind, kinder, kindest. Young, younger, youngest. Short, shorter, shortest. Tall, taller, tallest. Okay, now next rule, it says adjectives ending with e form the comparative by adding only r and the superlative by adding st. Okay, क्योंकि इसमें e already है, जैसे हमने पहले इसमें er लगाया था est, तो इसमें already e है तो इसके लिए हम लोग r और st लगाएंगे. Able, abler, ablest. Brave, braver, bravest. Noble, nobler, noblest. Wise, wiser, wisest. Clear? Chalo. Next rule. It says adjectives that end with y. We change the y to I and add er and est respectively. Okay. So easy, y से end हो रहा है. Easier and easiest. Okay, y को हटाया, IER लगाया, y को हटाया, IEST लगाया. Okay, early, earlier, earliest. Costly, costlier, costliest. Heavy, heavier, heaviest. Okay, now in adjectives ending with CVC, that is consonant plus vowel plus consonant. Combination, we double the last consonant before adding ER and EST. जैसे देखो, H is a consonant, O is a vowel and T is a consonant. तो यहाँ पे जो T होगा, we double it and then we put ER or EST. Okay. Hot, hotter, hottest. Sad, sadder, saddest. Big, bigger, biggest. Fat, fatter, fattest. Clear? Chalo. Next rule says adjectives with two or more syllables usually form the comparative by adding more and the superlative by adding most. Okay. Careful, more careful, most careful. Difficult, more difficult, most difficult. Helpful, more helpful, most helpful. Magnificent, more magnificent, most magnificent. Clear? Now, some adjectives follow none of these rules. कोई भी rule apply नहीं होता है, उनके अलग ही होते हैं. Okay, they have different words altogether, like little, less or lesser and least. Much, more, most. Many, more, most. Far, further, furthest. Okay, far, farther, farthest. Alright, late, later, latest. Alright, now come on, let's do the exercise to understand how much we have followed these rules and how much we remember them. Okay, now rewrite these sentences by correcting the errors in the use of degrees of comparison. अब इन sentences में error है, आपको correct करना है. The weather is finer today. The weather is fine today. Clear? The girls seem the happiest than the boys. Okay? अभी यहाँ पे comparison हो रहा है girls and boys के बीच में, in between two people. So the girls seem more happier than the boys. The girls seem happier than the boys. Clear? Okay? The parrot is most beautiful than the crow. Again, this is a comparison between two things, parrot and the crow. So it will be the parrot is more beautiful than the crow. Clear? चलो अब ऐसे ही okay, implement it sentence wise. Okay, use the logic sentence wise and then remember the rules and then start writing the correct ones. Alright, so that remaining is what you have to do. Alright children, so get going. Now next one, interchange of degrees. Now let's see interchange of degrees क्या होते. Okay, we can interchange the degrees of comparison without changing their meaning. For example, superlative को हम change कर सकते हैं, जैसे Lucy is not the most beautiful of all the girls. Comparative में आएगा Lucy is not more beautiful than some other girls. Positive में आएगा Lucy is as beautiful as other girls. Okay, next one. Lead is the heaviest of all metals. Lead is heavier than any other metal. Okay, and positive, no other metal is so heavy as lead. Superlative, Dara Singh was the strongest man. Comparative, Dara Singh was stronger than any other man. And positive, no other man was as strong as Dara Singh. Now next one, superlative. Kolkata is one of the biggest of Indian cities. Comparative, Kolkata is bigger than many other Indian cities. And positive is very few Indian cities are as big as Kolkata. Okay, चलो अब देखते हैं difference between adjectives. Each and every. Each is used for one of two things or one of many things. Every is used to refer to all of the members of the group without exception. For example, each of the two boys was punished. Each soldier of the army was well trained. Every player of the team appeared in the physical test. Okay? तो यहाँ पे देखा आपने कि दो या उससे ज़्यादा चीज़ों में से हर एक जन को जब हम point out करते तो वो बन जाता है each. Okay? And every refers to the entire, okay, all the members of the group. Remember that each and every, they take a singular verb, okay. Each other and one another. Let's look at this concept now. Each other is used for two persons or things, while one another is used for more than two persons or things. The two soldiers helped each other. Okay, तो दो जन ने एक दूसरे को help किया. Okay, we should help one another in difficulties. Okay, now this is like we are talking about everyone in general. Okay, we should help one another. Okay, in terms of difficulties. Okay, in times of difficulties. Next is few, a few, the few. Few means hardly any. Okay, used in negative sense. A few means some, but not many. Okay, used in positive degree. And the few means not many, but all of them. He has few friends. Matlab, no friends or hardly any friends he has. He has a few friends, means he has some friends. The few friends he has are all selfish. Matlab, small in number, but all of them. Matlab, जो भी उसके दोस्त है ना, वो सारे selfish है, is what it means. Clear? Okay. Some and any. Let's look at some and any का difference. Some is used in affirmative sentences. Any is used in negative sentences and interrogative sentences. He has purchased some fruits. Give the man something to eat. He has not read any books. देखा यहाँ पे negative आया, not word. Okay. Have you read any books? और यहाँ पे आ गया सवाल. That means interrogative. Clear? Let's look at little, a little and the little. Little means not much, that is hardly any. It has a negative meaning. A little means some, but not enough. It has a positive meaning. And the little means not much, but some or all that is. Alright, like he has little money. Matlab he has no money or he has hardly any money. Okay, he has a little money means he has some money. Okay, he has spent the little money he had. तो उसके पास जो थोड़ा पैसा था उसने पूरा ही खर्च कर दिया. Okay, so it means a small quantity but the whole of it. Clear? Now let's look at nearest and next. Okay, nearest denotes distance. Next denotes position or order. The injured were taken to the nearest hospital. तो distance बता रहा है कि सबसे पास जो hospital था वहाँ पे जख्मी लोगों को लेके गए. He leaves for Agra by the next train. So अगली जो train आएगी उससे he'll be leaving for Agra. Okay. Now let's look at the next one, which is older, oldest, elder, eldest. Okay. Elder and eldest are used for members of the family. Okay, of the same family. While older and oldest are used for both persons and things. My uniform is older than yours. His eldest daughter is a teacher. Okay, तो ये family member है. Where does your elder brother live? Okay, he is the oldest man in the village. Okay, now let's do the exercise. Okay, fill in the blanks with suitable adjectives, choosing from the bracket. Okay, trees grew on dash side of the road. So trees grew on either side of the road. Okay, take the medicine after dash 2 hours. After every 2 hours. Okay, this bag of rice weighs dash than 30 kgs. Okay, this bag of rice weighs less than 30 kgs. Okay, clear? So ऐसे ही आपको logic use करना है and rules use करने हैं, and then you have to fit the appropriate one. But if you reread the text, you will remember them all and you will be able to put them logically also and in the correct manner also. So reread the text and then attempt the exercise. Okay, and do the remaining ones. Rewrite the following sentences by changing the degrees of comparison without changing the sense of the sentences. Priya is as happy as her sister. तो comparative में आएगा इसका Priya is not more happier than her sister. और superlative में आएगा Priya is not the most happiest than her sister. Okay? Clear? ऐसे ही आपको आगे वाले sentences को भी करना है. Alright children? They're pretty easy but you have to use the logic which is involved and do the sentences. Alright. This is the tallest building in the town. तो इसका comparative आएगा No other building is more taller than this building in the town. और इसका positive आएगा No other building is as tall as this building in the town. Okay, clear? So ऐसे ही आपको बाकी sentences भी करने हैं. But before you attempt the rest of them and do all the exercises, you have to reread the chapter. So children, start reading the chapter and attempting the answers to the exercises.